What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Joey672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I kind of want to go over what 7th day of training camp in the books right now, and there's a whole lot to talk about. Nothing like a crazy exciting day today, but kind of want to go over some of the important. A lot of stuff did happen today, but play by play and stuff like that. But I want to go over the important things that came out of this whole thing. So I want to start off with Carson Wentz. Didn't do 11 on 11s today. No physical contact. Hasn't been passed for physical contact still yet, but when they do the 11 on 11s, they kind of tell everyone not to jump at the legs of the quarterback. So that's what's going on with that. He did some 7 on 7s today. Nothing crazy. And that's really it. Other than that, he didn't really have a good day today. Not expecting him to be great every day. He has a light day today, and he will have another light day tomorrow. Devontae Bosby picked off Carson Wentz today, and because of Rashard Davis actually fell on the ground. But every time I see, Bosby get a pick, he always is in the right spot. He's always there. He's always close. He's never far too far. Rashard Davis fell on the ground, I guess, or tripped or something like that, and Bosby caught a nice pick. Every time I hear Bosby getting these interceptions, I know we don't want to go too crazy about it, but overall he's had the best camp of his whole friggin' career, so we could probably agree on that. Matt Jones, we all know he got injured, a lower body injury, but he should be all right. Apparently, he actually went out for practice early and then went back in for rehab after individual drills, so he's out. Shelton Gibson was out, concussion protocol, so don't know when he's going to get back. Greg Ward actually left too today. Came back with tape around his ankle, so I don't know. He still practiced, so I guess it's not serious as it looked. Haloti Ngata, actually, the Eagles gave Haloti Ngata off today, so he was there. They gave him a veterans rest day today, so they don't want to work him too fucking hard. What is he, like 33, 32? I don't even know. 31, I don't know, 32, something like that. So Haloti Ngata had a veteran rest day today. So Josh Sweat ended up getting an injury this morning around his leg, but he's fine. A few reporters already asked him this morning, already told reporters that he was limping a little bit, but he said he was fine. I think it's a high ankle sprain. Nothing crazy, so if he's got to sit out for a few days, whatever, it is what it is. I just thank God when I heard like a leg injury in the leg where he used to have the brace on during college, you know what I mean? So fucking heart was pumping right there. So Josh Sweat is fine. A little bit of a sprain, nothing crazy. So I'm expecting him to be back sooner, so I'm not worried about it. Richard Rodgers actually ended up getting a wrist injury today. And yeah, he's going to be fine too. Just a little bump, catching the ball, getting bumped into, and, kind of just hit his wrist really hard. So he probably has a bruised wrist or something, nothing crazy. They said it wasn't nothing expected to be horrible. So Richard Rodgers is going to be perfectly fine. So don't worry about that. So big news today. So Jim Schwartz moved the defense around, for the first time. And since we know Sidney Jones and Devontae Bosby have been splitting constant reps and giving each other back-to-back days of being in the nickel spot, they actually put Sidney Jones on the outside, and they actually put Jalen Mills in the fucking nickel spot. What we all were kind of thinking what was going to happen happened today. So, like I said, Mills was in nickel. I'm expecting, I think Darby was on the outside, I would think, and then Sidney Jones was on the other outside. So, I guess starting to come together a little bit more and see where this is all really going. So, I'm kind of excited to see what happens. Like I said, now you got Devontae Bosby sitting out now when this happens. So, this is why speculation, trade, don't know what's going to happen in the coming days, in the coming weeks, see what happens. If the Eagles are comfortable with these particular guys, these few guys, I'm happy with how they're doing it. They're moving everybody around, so it's good that Devontae Bosby and Sidney Jones have split reps at the nickel spot, so they know what it's like to play in the nickel spot. Now they play in the outside. This is going to be good year this year. Because guys, if guys go down or something happens, you know, they can play multiple positions. And that's what this Jim Schwartz defenses do. Like, especially with the safeties have corner background, the corner have safety background. He likes guys that are multidimensional. That's why. So this is going to be exciting in the coming days. So I can't wait to see how this really gets put together. And we'll see what happens. Kamu Grugier-Hill made a huge impact standout day today. Made multiple tackles for loss in the backfield today. Was playing starting will linebacker. He is probably the one other linebacker that is doing a lot better than everybody else. Nate Gary's doing good, but I think Kamu's just playing better. And I think he's showing up a little bit more. Corey Nelson's third fucking string right now. That's not really good. I didn't expect him to be third string, you know. So Kamu, the defense was pretty hype when he was making plays, and Kamu was doing his thing. So from a special teamer to now actually getting into the lineup, and must have worked his ass off this offseason. So he is in the race to be that starting will linebacker. Other than Jordan Hicks and Nigel Brown right now, he is in the mix to be that third string linebacker right now. Good thing. So let's see what happens with that. Bryce Treggs actually got some reps today. He actually, I think he was hurt or something happened. He was unable to, I guess, practice with the team. And finally, he was cleared today to go out and practice for the first time, and he made some good catches over Chandon Sullivan. He burned Rasul Douglas. So he got some reps. And, Bryce Treggs has just been, he was a one-hit wonder when he made that big play against the Giants in 2016. And then, coming from a 49ers team that wasn't that good, we got him from the 49ers, so do we really expect him to be that good? But he's made some good, all right catches, the few times he gets out in the field. But, last year, there's no room. And this year, there'll be no room for him either, so I don't think he's really going to go anywhere. Roster spot, probably not. Practice squad guy. And, this past year, he actually went to Cleveland, caught like maybe 2 passes, and then he came back to it. And then we pretty much got him back. So, not really expecting much from Bryce Treggs, but at least he's putting in effort to get for more competition for this wide receiver room, which is great. Rashard Davis is another guy that we picked up. I think it was last year we picked him up early. He was more of a special teamer. We were looking for a return guy because he was a very good returner in college, a kickoff returner, punt returner, very good returner all out special teams, and didn't really get the chance to do that last year. So at 5'9", 175 pounds, this wide receiver he actually got some separation today. Burned Douglas today. Beat Mills on a curl route today. He's been very quiet, but he's been showing that he can get some separation with this, on this defense. So he's been putting in the work, but don't think there's any room for him. But, if the guy could be a standout on special teams in the near future, hey, why not? Kind of want to see where he's going to be lined up on special teams. Maybe he could be one of the returners in the backfield. I don't know his speed too well. But I saw some video clips on him last year, and I thought they looked pretty damn good in college. He was a very good returner, and they brought him in because of that speed he has on returns and his vision going upfield. Sidney Jones kind of had a pretty bad day today. He got beaten by Marcus Wheaton. He actually slipped covering Kamar Aiken. Not the best day for Sidney Jones, especially he just got put to the outside. So I think they're going to use these next few days to put him into the outside before the preseason opener. So, you know what I mean? It's hard being very, he's been very consistent this whole camp. And, if he has 1 or 2 bad days, I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? He just got switched to the outside. He's been playing nickel since he hit camp. So I'm not really worried there. But, not really the best day for Sidney Jones, but I'm not really worried about it too much. I mean, there's no player out there that's that good fucking, this whole entire camp, every day, every second of the day, every rep that you get. The shit just happens. It just happens. And, it's the difference when you practice all week and then there's game time. Then you have to step it up. But this is everyday practice, every day, and, competing. And, we'll see where this goes. But I'm not worried about Sidney Jones and everything like that. If he got beat a few times, I'm not going to worry about it. The shit just fucking happens. And that's really it. So Bosby struggled on 1v1s today. against Anthony Mahugu, whatever. He's some wide receiver, rookie wide receiver. I have no idea. And Chris Carter or DeAndre. No, his name is DeAndre Carter. I don't know. Some other receiver I've never even fucking heard of. He got beat by both of those guys, but actually came back and had a nice pass breakup. So 1v1s are kind of bullshit because there's no offense and defense. It's literally just a corner against a fucking wide receiver, and the receiver could pretty much do anything he fucking wants. And it's kind of like bullshit because the receiver could like do some shit where he kind of really wouldn't do that in a game, like kind of do some fake ass bullshit. I guess they're just measuring, I guess, coordination and, you know, just how well you can cover without an offense and a defense there. It's just literally 1v1. It's kind of bullshit because there's no, like I said, there's no defense, no offense. So it's kind of just like a guy can literally do like, oh, you know, like do that. Like no one does that for that long sitting on the line before a receiver takes off. So let's calm down on that. But, you know, Ballsby didn't have the best day today, but had some pass breakups today, so I'm not worried about that at all. Josh Adams, the running back from Notre Dame, now an Eagle, has been getting a lot more reps, and he actually been running sideline to sideline. Literally he ran to the sideline and literally took one step forward, went upfield, and was beating a lot. Was running past a lot of people. He's very physical. He actually ran to some people by mistake, like almost like knocked them out. But he's got a really good first step coming out of the backfield. What I'm hearing, he's been doing really good. I mean, getting off that foot fracture, and you know he's got a lot of guaranteed money coming his way. So I guess the Eagles, you know, we'll see how much the Eagles, you know, have faith in him. But I'm excited to see what Josh Adams. I think the way he's gonna be able to get on this roster with these running backs is I think right now he could beat Matt Jones because Matt Jones is hurt. I don't know if Matt Jones can be that bruiser back, but Josh Adams right now looking pretty good right now. He actually got a touchdown on the goal line today. They did some goal line drills, had a touchdown today. So I'm pretty happy about him. I can't wait to see him play in preseason. So that's probably where it's going to really count the most is preseason. So we'll see what happens with that too. Jordan Mailata is getting better each day, but he's not ready yet. And I know he's not ready. He'll be on practice squad this year. I don't know if he'll make the roster. I mean, probably maybe just because we have a few pieces. And if he's playing left tackle, then I don't know. I mean, we got Vitae there, so I don't know where he's really going to end up. But he's still learning how to play football, learning how to squat down, pass protection, run block. But he actually blocked the shit out of Corey Nelson today. I mean, trampled all over him today. So he's getting used to it. I mean, the guy is, 6'8", 330, 40-something pounds. Guy's huge. So, I mean, man, if he can, work out for us, it would be great. But I got a feeling that he's just going to, he's learning how to play football. And that's just what it is. I mean, you can't do much about it. I mean, you can't say, come on, why isn't he doing it? The guy's never played football in his career. He's played rugby. It's a different sport. Same concept, but not entirely. But, Mike Wallace, one of my favorites, went out there today, had a nice contested catch. Pretty much a jump ball catch against Ronald Darby. Beat Ronald Darby on a jump ball. Deep pass, and it was, apparently it was I guess they threw the ball really, this ball was thrown so damn high. It was like a punt return. So Mike Wallace has, I know Darby's a little undersized, but man, you expect so much from Mike Wallace. You already know what he does on the field. You've seen him over the past few years, what he's done with the Ravens, what he's done with what he's done with the Vikings and the Miami Dolphins, the Steelers. So, he's come into a really good group of wide receivers. So, I'm happy about that, and I have no problem. Mike Wallace is going to be absolutely amazing today. Better than Torrey Smith. Could beat you on any route you could fucking put him on. So I can't wait to see this offense get ready to go with Mike Wallace on the outside. So it should be exciting. And just one more thing I want to talk about is Kamar Aiken, was with the Colts last year, but was with the Ravens the past few years before that. Kamar Aiken's got some speed to him, okay? He actually does. He's been actually doing pretty good at camp. I think Marcus Wheaton's been playing a little bit better than Kamar Aiken, but for a guy that's just been signed, he's getting separation. He's, I think he dropped a ball or two today, but he came back and makes the catches that count. So all the receivers are working good. They really are. You got the quiet guys that are okay. Then you have the guys that are pretty productive. Then you have the guys that are really productive. So you're getting to see right now where you're ranking guys here and there. And I put Marcus Wheaton over Kamar Aiken. I put Greg Ward over Marcus Wheaton right now. So they're pretty much like that right now. Michael Bennett actually helping Jordan Mailata today on how to set his feet, and was practicing against Michael Bennett today. And Michael Bennett, as everyone thinks he's a piece of crap and he's a, you know, as the media has slashed him for all this shit that happened, between the Super Bowl shit that happened 2 years ago and all the other shit that happened with him. This guy is so helpful on the field, and he's such a leader, and he's exciting, he's funny, everyone loves him, and that's great. I'm glad he proved everybody wrong of what kind of person he is, because he's a great person, so I'm really excited about that. So that's about it, guys. That's all I'm going to say. So I will see you guys later. Shake, squat up, fly, will slide.